Do, 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 do. It's early in the morning, man. I'm still up. What am I doing up? That is the question. What am I doing up? All right, so I'm put in my Cash App. That is the question. What am I doing up? All right, so I'm put in. For one question. Let's see. So yeah, we're doing questions. $20 per question. Love readings. Um, and yeah, whatever question you want to ask. So how's everybody doing? It's early, isn't it? It is 4:47 in the morning, and couldn't go to sleep. Couldn't go to sleep. But I did go to sleep actually, and I woke up like around 2, and then I started playing Madden college football. I mean, no, Madden. Started playing Madden, and then the time just flew by. And I did a little jog. I went running downstairs, and I did about 25 minutes cardio session. So I probably just want to only do like a few questions if anybody's interested. Um, Give me a second. Um, Give me a second. All right. I gotta check this. I gotta check this thing. Hold on. Give me a second. Mm. It's taking forever to do that. Okay, it's coming up. Give me a second. Okay, so Tiffany, you want to know whatever comes out? Let's see. We'll give you three things. So what three things does Tiffany need to know as far as an outcome for whatever comes out? What about her love life? And then we go to work. We go love, career, money. So how's her love life going to be looking like? With the World card, you may meet somebody new, or you may be moving on from somebody. I don't know which one it is, but if you're single, you're going to probably be meeting someone new. If you're stuck on somebody, you're going to be moving on from that. I do see with the World card also speaks about money, so you may have unexpected money that comes in. I also see traveling, vacations, possibly a move coming up too, or a job move. But as far as love, I do see either you're moving on or finding somebody. All right, so let's move on to career. I see this would be a good idea, a good time, not a good idea, but a good time to start a new business if you want to do your own business. I do see any long-term goals you had in your career, any plans like that, as far as plans, projects, or dreams, you'll start to probably put that stuff together. I don't know if you're waiting for something to come in. The Three of Wands also speaks about waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for something to be delivered, basically. So as far as career is concerned, I feel like something you've been waiting for actually becomes reality. So as far as, let's say, career, money, love. Did I say love, career, money? I don't know. Ten of Wands. We're talking about career. I don't know if like you're getting fed up with your career, or you're feeling fed up in general about something. Like you feel like there's a lot of burdens here. I don't know if like responsibilities. It's like you're stuck in responsibilities. I don't know. Paranoia. Like you're at risk or something like that, or career maybe at risk. I don't know what this is about. I did say career, so secrets may be revealed too as well in a career sense. But that's what I got. That's what I got. We have Elizabeth Jones. Elizabeth Jones. She says, does she have any stalkers? Does Elizabeth Jones have any stalkers? I feel like you have a very strong personality. I feel like you attract people to you, okay? Your personality is very strong, Elizabeth, and it attracts people to you. So the Magician is a card of empowerment. It's a personal power card. So are people watching you? Are people stalking you? I feel like the more you're independent you get, the more it frustrates people. And I feel like there are people who don't like that you're in your power right now, and I feel like they want to like say some things to you or intervene with some things. It was not saying anything about stalking here. There are people who want to talk to you, but they just don't feel like they have any chance at doing it. So upright, if you have stalkers, reverse no. Yes, you do. You may have a Leo stalking you, a Gemini, or a Sagittarius, Capricorn. But there is someone who wants to message you, and they feel like the past or whatever what happened in the past, like you wouldn't be able to get over that, or you wouldn't give them a fair shot in a sense. So it's kind of what I'm getting with that. Let me see. What's your advice? I just wouldn't like be on the lookout for that shit. I mean, it would just bring more, it'll just take energy to be waiting around on or to be worried about who it is. I gave you a few signs. Yep, so I would say yes overall, what you asked for. Okay. So if anybody else wants to get questions, let me know. I'm gonna be getting off of here soon. Give me a second here. I gotta log into this. Okay. You say what? I'm so independent. Single mom about to buy my house in a few days. Well, good for you. Good for you. It's a good thing. Sorry, I gotta be so low. It is late at night. I can't get too loud. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. But like I said, I got up at like 2 o'clock, and I kind of been up since 2. I went to the gym. I did a workout. I played a couple of video games, drank some water. Um, I haven't been drinking any alcohol like that. So maybe that's the reason why I'm up. I think you have like a little bit of insomnia when you start kicking some of the habits. I feel like the mind's like, oh well, that used to be something that used to comfort me, but it's like just a few times I've been, you know, sipping on something, I felt like I was sick. And I was like, I ain't been drinking that much and I feel sick. So maybe I just need a break. So I'm just taking a break. second, guys. But it is pretty late. I didn't expect anybody to really be up on here. I didn't really expect it. But I figured, I was like, let me get on here. And then maybe I might get sleepy. And then I'll be able to go to bed. I've been drinking like a lot of water. This whole thing has water, lemon. It has water, lemon, cucumber, and mint. And I just been chugging water down, trying to get my skin to be clear. And I've already lost like I want to say like 4 pounds. 4 pounds. I lost 4 pounds. So yeah, I think it's all water weight though. I think a lot of drinking led to me putting on a lot of water weight, and that's why it was so confusing to me, because I was like, where did this weight come from? Not like I've been like eating like a hog or anything. I just think the alcohol was like making me like hold on to water weight, and I wasn't like drinking a whole bunch of alcohol, but you know, it definitely was making me hold on to water weight. So it was like kind of hard, because you know, you with your friends and everything, and your friends are drinking, you got to sit around and not have anything. You know, like today, my friends were drinking champagne. They were drinking mixed drinks, and I'm just sitting there with a glass of water. I'm just sitting there with a glass of water, and like a mock cocktail. Like it has like mint and cucumbers and stuff. It looks like it's vodka, but it's not. But I'm hoping that like it pays off like in my skin and my energy levels. Obviously, it's definitely helping my weight in a good way. Say nice chain. Thank you. Like I knew like the whole time, like just even drinking a little bit of that stuff can make you hold on to water weight, but it was like some days I would do good, and then some days I'd be out with my friends, and then I'll like have one more drink than I want, because like sometimes you get that urge where, oh, you can just have one more, you know, and then you wake up and you're like, oh, I should have never had that. So I've just been saying, you know what, I'm just gonna say no. I'm just gonna say no. So yeah, it's just been what are your thoughts on weed? I still do that. I still do that. I just don't do I just don't do I just don't do that much drinking anymore. Tomorrow I might have like a beer and maybe a shot. That'll probably be about it. Usually I was like a usually I was like a usually I would drink till I get blasted. What else can you read for me? Babe, I read like 3 things for you for $20. That's pretty cheap. Most readers charge $100, man. $60 a read. So you gotta pay more if you want more information, and you gotta be more specific if you want to know a certain thing. You're 4 inches in Sydney and 4 inches You are moving. I don't know what you're talking about. Same for like 15 years. Used it down at least about. I crashed out like that before, where I was just like heavy drinking. I would drink like a whole bottle of wine. I would drink a whole bottle of wine, and then I would eat, and then I would get sleepy, and then I'll wake up, and then I'll be like sick as hell. I just don't. I just don't. I think it. Yeah, it just makes you sick as hell. But I did it for a while, even though I was getting sick. I was still like drinking. It was like I was like a binge drinker. So if I didn't have a feeling, then I would keep drinking. And then all of a sudden you would start to feel it like out of nowhere. Like it would just all hit you at once and you'd be like, damn, I shouldn't have had that extra drink. And that's happened so many times. So I don't even like if I have a drink and it's like feel like I don't feel it, and I know I had like two, I just don't even do it because I know the mind's gonna be like, oh, you can do one more, you can do one more. The next thing you know, you're sick and you're gaining weight. And I used to drink like like vodka and orange juice and water and ice. I used to down that shit. Not like gulping it down, but I would do I would do probably like a little small half a pint. I would do a small half a pint. I could never do like a bottle. I mean, there's a couple of times I did a bottle, didn't have a hangover, but it was like a span of like 6 hours or something, and even that's crazy. But like now, but that was like when I was younger. But now, like a fifth would be too much. A fifth would be too much. Yep, a screwdriver. Yep. You said, how does it work? You said yes. It's called hitting a brick wall. Oh, you just per question you pay 20, but like I said, for you, if you want to ask an additional question, I will give you a deal for 15, and you can ask an additional question. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get off of here at like 5:20, 5:25 or something like that, and just lay in the bed and see if I go to sleep. But I gotta go to work at some point tomorrow. My schedule's become more flexible at work because we don't have as much to do. So basically, I'm just gonna go put out some plants, and then pretty much that wraps up my day. I'm a vendor. I put out plants at like retail stores that sell plants. What's my sign? I'm a Pisces. I am a Pisces. Yeah, yeah, I'm a vendor. I don't want to say my company where I work because you don't know who the hell is who the hell is listening and who the hell is crazy enough to be harassing my job and all that stuff. So I don't really say my employer for obvious reasons. I remember when I first got on here, people were like stalking me and shit. Like they would find my name and then they would like find my number. I remember the first time somebody called me, I was like, how the hell do you get my number? The hell? Somebody had found a way to stalk me, got my number. So now I got paranoid. And I was just like, I didn't like that. So sometimes I'm a little discreet, but it's worth it not to be stalked, right? Now, if like you want to be stalked, if like you have a common interest in someone and you want to talk to them, that's a different story. But just some random person you don't know, just being like, you'd be like, what the hell? Oh my God! Somebody sent me a question right earlier, and they did not give me an email, and it did not give me the question that they wanted. So now I'll just have their money, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? It's like, man, it's just like, why does this person hit me up on an email? So I don't know if they sent the money and then they got scared. I don't. I have no idea. But yeah. It's doing exactly what I wanted to do. I am getting sleepy. And I got this rain in the background. And it's like really sombering. So you're so accurate with the readings. Scary. Yeah, some people feel like I'm turned up all the time. And I'm not turned up all the time. Sometimes I'm just chill like this. So uh, yeah, I guess the coffee's wearing off that I had around like 7. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired. So I'm gonna wrap this session up, guys. Last call. If anybody's trying to get a question, it's the last call. And I'm about to get out of here. So, last call. Last call. That's good. I'm getting sleepy. That's like the worst thing about quitting certain things that you become dependent on. It's like your body doesn't like let you like go to sleep. So I'm glad that I'm yawning and then I can lay down and sleep. You think it's true? Pisces is the most intuitive sign. They said they can see ghosts, they have psychic ability. A lot of people ask me that question. I've seen ghosts. I've seen ghosts. But they only can just show themselves briefly or just make some noises somewhere or make things move. Like there was a house I was at and like things would just like move, fall off the countertops, just random weird stuff. But That's here, either near here or there. Yeah. Ghost or ghost. My grandmother could see ghosts. She could see like spirits all the time. She was like the spirit queen. She could see all of them. She'd be like, "Oh, that's a spirit. That's a spirit." And she said spirits could like disguise themselves among the living, but I don't know. I don't go too far down that rabbit hole. Anyway, guys, running over people's front lawns. What do you mean? I didn't understand that. But anyway, guys, I'm about to get out of here. Thank you all for showing up, listening to me. I think I'm going to try to go to sleep. I got to get up and do some work tomorrow. So let me go ahead and end this session. Be sure to copy the link to this video because I'm going to put it on unlisted. The only way you can view this video is if you have the link. So make sure you copy down the link. Make sure you copy down the link. And then I'll probably release this video to the public in 3 to 4 days. I usually will release live personal questions stuff. So if you just wait 3 to 4 days, because I gotta let my other videos get some views. So you have to just wait unless you copy, and like I said, copy this link. Anyway, I'm about to be up out of here. Make sure nobody didn't send anything. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, guys.